Hello, everyone. Welcome to Everything Arsenal. Time to get our pre-season officially started. We did play a game against Ipswich the other day. It wasn't an officially friendly match. We won it 5-1, but it's now time to play in Germany against Nuremberg. And then after that, USA 2 against the likes of Orlando City, Chelsea, and those kind of teams. And then back to England to play in the Emirates Cup. But first up, Nuremberg in Germany. It's going to be a very interesting match. The other day, we didn't really get to watch it and stuff, and a lot of the youngsters played in the second half. But this time around, most of our players are back. Not all of them, but most of them. Tierney is back now. The likes of Holding are back in the team. They weren't part of it last time. The likes of Smith Rowe. The likes of Tomiyasu are not yet back. Someone like Saka is not back as well. Still like 5-6 players who are not there. The likes of Xhaka, but the team that is still there can still excite you, especially a couple of new signings. So what kind of lineup will we go for? That is what we are going to be talking about in this one. So as usual, I'll go through the starting lineup from goalkeeper to front line. What is our squad expected to look like tomorrow? By the way, if you can predict 100% like 1 to 11 which players are going to start in a friendly match, especially the first friendly match, then you are a genius. So I'm not going to tell you that this is 100% certain. So let's get started. In terms of defense, we are going to have, it's different. The other day against Ipswich, we had Cedric Bellerin. We also had Ben White and Pablo Mari. This time round, I'm going to change the centre backs. I think he's going to change the centre backs. But first, Matt Turner starts in goal. He's going to make his debut for Arsenal. Ramsdale is still not yet back. And I didn't include Leno because he's being linked to the move away to Fulham. So I'm not sure how much we're going to be using him. Cedric starts again as the left back. Tierney is fit now, but he's still getting back to full fitness. Bellerin, I don't think he's going to be here for too long, but he captained us the other day, so I think he'll keep on the right side. And then in the centre-back positions, Gabriel and Holding. Ben White started the other day. I don't think he's starting this one. It's going to be very interesting to see what Arteta does when Saliba comes back, whether it's going to be him who starts or Saliba who starts. So that is the back five. I'm expecting Turner in goal, Cedric as the left back, Bellerin as the right back, Holding and Gabriel. In terms of the midfield, I'm going to switch it again because a lot of things are going on at Arsenal right now, and that is why Elneny will have to start in this one. He did not start as a Lokonga in midfield, but Elneny starts in this one next to Lokonga and Salah. For me, this is the best Salah in the league. He's an under 21 side player or 23 player. He's been playing in the reserves, but he's a very, very quality player. I cannot wait to see him getting started. He traveled with the squad. So I'm expecting him and Lokonga and Elneny to start in midfield. So yeah, this is not like fast team or anything. This is just our first preseason game. The other matches against Everton, Chelsea, Orlando City, you can expect most of the big boys to be back. So that is how I'm expecting our midfield to look like. In terms of the front line, this is what I'm expecting. Smith on the left, Marquinhos on the right, and Nketiah as the front guy. Now, Marquinhos or Pepe, any one of them could start, but I think we're going to see Marquinhos starting. I cannot wait to see him starting, man. He's very skilled. He's he's a youngster, but he's very, very technical. So I cannot wait to see him getting started at Arsenal. Smith on the left side, he just returned to training not long time ago. He had a good season for me last season, apart from the last 2 months. But apart from that, he was very, very good. And then Nketiah scored a hat-trick the other day. I don't think he's going to just be dropped from Norway. He did very well. Our new number 14. It looks like even with Jesus in the team, this guy will still get a lot of opportunities next season. Now, that is what I'm expecting us to start with tomorrow. Turner in goal, Gabriel, Holding, Bellerin, Cedric, Elneny, Salah, Lokonga, and then Marquinhos, Smith Rowe, and Eddie Nketiah. Now, that is the first team. Now, a lot of changes are expected in a preseason game, but I'm not expecting all the big boys to come in, especially if we've already won. But we might see the debut of this guy. Finally, cannot wait to see him getting started as well. Him and Nketiah have looked really, really good in terms of training. The goals they've been scoring, they look very sharp and fit. This guy scores goals. A lot of you have been saying, you know what, he's still not the answer. He's definitely better than what Lacazette was for us the last couple of seasons. This guy has scored more than 90 goals. He can pass the ball. He can play a couple of different roles in the team. He's worked at Twitter before. I cannot wait to see him getting started. So on the bench, so for this one, I've changed Marquinhos to Pepe on the starting lineup. I think that is the position where it's really hard to predict. It's either going to be Pepe or Marquinhos, but I'm going to start with Pepe for now. So on the bench, Okonkwo starts on the bench as the backup goalkeeper. Tierney, Pablo Mari, White, and Niles. Now, Niles and Pablo Mari, I talked about them in my last video talking about the 7 players who've been put up for sale. In case you haven't checked it out, I'll link it up in the YouTube card right now on the top right side. So make sure to click on that or click in the link in the description to check it out. One of the last games, I'm pretty sure, for Arsenal for these guys. I don't think he'll be here for too long. I can't see where they fit in. Ben White, you've already talked about him. Tierney, the same. He's probably going to start when he travels to USA. Nelson started the other day against Ipswich. Another one that I'm not really expecting to be here, but I probably will get a few minutes in the second half. And then obviously Gabriel Jesus set to make his debut. I seriously cannot wait to watch him in an Arsenal shirt. It's crazy thinking that Gabriel Jesus plays for Arsenal. Like, we're not used to players coming from City to Arsenal. Like, a lot of our players go from Arsenal to City, the Sanyas, the Clichy, Nasris, Adebayos, but the last time a player came from City to Arsenal, it's been a long time ago. Long time ago. Martinelli also makes the bench. He just returned to training as well. And then Marquinhos, as I said, Marquinhos and Pepe, any of them could be on the bench. Any of them could start. Pepe started the other day. Marquinhos didn't play. So however you want to look at that. And then in terms of the youngsters, Balogun, he scored against Ipswich in the second half. Omari Hutchinson will be there as well. Charlie Patino and Souza, he's a left back. You can come in for Cedric in that position. So those are the guys I'm expecting to come in. So there's a lot of youngsters I've still not mentioned who are part of the journey. The likes of the defender, Kirk, Walters, Flores is there as well. A lot of players. We have a lot of players on tour, but not all of them will get a chance, even if we switch them to switch all 11 players. Okonkwo, Tierney, Pablo Mari, White, Niles as the defenders, then maybe Nelson on the wing with Martinelli, maybe Marquinhos over 10. It's going to be enough still, but hey, it's really tough. You get my point. It's really tough to predict who's going to start in a friendly match, but really cannot wait to see Arsenal playing tomorrow. It's going to be super, super exciting. As I said, Tomias is still not back. We're expecting him to be in the USA tour. Fabio Vieira has just traveled to Germany as well. He's going to be fit to play for the USA tour. I cannot wait to see him playing next to a certain Odegaard. Odegaard has not yet returned. Another player's on holiday, Granit Xhaka. Basically, most of our first-team players will be returning very, very soon. And remember, I'm expecting us to sign a few more players linked to Lisandro Martinez. A new winger could be on the way as well. Maybe a new striker, maybe a new midfielder, hopefully Tielemans, and that squad will definitely be stronger. So a quick recap. Turner, Gabriel, Holding, Bellerin, Cedric as the back five. Elneny, Salah, and Lokonga in midfield, Smith, Nketiah, and Pepe or Marquinhos up front. I'm thinking maybe you'd want to start with Marquinhos and Jesus on the bench. Okonkwo, Tierney, Pablo Mari, White, Niles as the defenders on the bench and goalkeeper. Nelson, Martinelli, Jesus, Marquinhos as the attacking players on the bench. And then the youngsters, Balogun, Hutchinson, Patino, and Souza. So let me know your prediction for the game. I am going to go for Arsenal 3, Nuremberg 1. We are playing away from home in Germany, so I think they'll probably get a goal. But that is it for now. I cannot wait to see Arsenal playing this pre-season. Thank you for watching. Catch up with you guys on the next one.